Greetings, one and all. This is Dr. Barbara Ballar of the Goshen SDA Church, inviting you to consider another Holy Health Hint. I am a New Start physician, which represents the following elements: nutrition, exercise, water, sun, trust, air, rest, and temperance. As we know, our body was created by God and is our temple, so we want to care for it with the utmost of honor. Today, I would like to discuss the letter R, which is for rest. In my clinical practice over the past many years, I find when I gently inquire if a patient's sleeping habits are satisfactory, I can tell you for sure almost everyone immediately says, "I do not sleep well at all. It is a problem." So then I begin to walk them through a series of questions to assess their sleep hygiene habits. For this session with you, I would like to give some basic background points and pearl suggestions to improve your sleep and end with some Bible verses to tuck you in safe and sound. Ben Franklin is credited with saying, "Early to bed and early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise." Medical science has plenty of evidence of the vital need for a good night's sleep to maintain good health. Actually, we were created to go to sleep when the sun goes down and awake when the sun comes up. But we have created electricity and late night TV and screen devices that have altered that wisdom. Sleep in all of vertebrates serves important biological functions. It is the body's time to do housekeeping and maintenance checks and repairs. My focus today is on the immune system and how vulnerable it is to our sleep patterns. During these current world-challenging times, sleep is more important than ever because if a person suffers from sleep deprivation, they are more prone to infections. Briefly, we know that there are 4 alternating stages of sleep. Stages 1, 2, and 3 are known as non-REM, REM sleep, and 4 is known as REM or REM sleep. These stages cycle during an 8-hour period, around 3 to 5 cycles per night. So sleep deprivation simply means that the body did not get to do these cycles. Experts speculate that about 20% of American adults suffer from sleep deprivation, so the normal diurnal functions are affected. Just like a factory, the productions of cytokines won't be produced, and cytokines are key proteins that stimulate and regulate the immune system. Organ and cell repair are shortened, and toxins accumulate. Symptoms can be experienced from sleep deprivation, such as fatigue, reduced concentration, irritability, increased anxiety, and restlessness, to point out just a few. These cytokines are produced by the T and B cells in our lymphatic system. So if the production supply is low due to lack of sleep, it plays havoc with our immunity. We are more likely to easily catch a virus, a bacteria, or fungal infection. There was actually a study of 11 sets of twins in 2016, and each set had different sleep patterns. And as you would guess, the twin who did not get as much sleep had a much weaker immune system. The only treatment for sleep deprivation is more sleep. It is not a luxury. It is a necessity. There is a reason why we are not the Duracell rabbit. We need sleep to keep on ticking properly. Sleep is as important as a good diet and regular physical activity. Now, you may wonder or notice that I did not mention the word insomnia, because, folks, that is different than sleep deprivation. If you have insomnia, you may have a sleep disorder, like sleep apnea, or it may refer to a person's inability to get adequate or good quality of sleep in spite of plenty of opportunity to sleep. Insomniacs may lay in bed all night and stare at the alarm clock. Insomnia is not a choice, but can be related to medications, substance abuse, neurological overstimulation, or other health-related conditions. Sleep deprivation often occurs when folks choose to deprive themselves of sleep because they allow or fall into bad patterns, like a college student doing too many all-nighters or folks that have to work overnight shifts. If you are sleep deprived, you have the power to change your habits. Remember habits, HABITS. Human actions bring internal tremendous success. Here are a few holy health hints for sleep deprivation. Number 1, quit hitting the snooze alarm. When it goes off, get up. Number 2, eat breakfast daily, even if you are not hungry. Hopefully, it's after a 12-hour fast. Number 3, step outside early. Morning sunlight suppresses melatonin. Number 4, avoid all caffeine. Caffeine blocks adenosine, which inhibits your brain's natural increase in sleepiness as you move toward nighttime. Number 5, be physically active daily. Exercise raises our body temperature, so do it early in the late afternoon or early evening. Our body temperature is meant to fall as a signal to bring on sleepiness. Number 6, develop a relaxing bedtime routine and allow 30 to 60 minutes to enjoy it. There are many other tips and aspects to consider, but that being for another time, I will add, always make your bed when you get up first thing in the morning. Now here are some Bible verses to tuck you in safe and sound. In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4, verse 8. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 and 29. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7. Whoever dwell in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Psalm 91, verse 1. There remains a Sabbath rest for the people of God, for anyone who enters God's rest also rests from their work, just as God did from his. Hebrew chapter 4, verse 9 and 10. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he give them his beloved sleep. Psalm 127, verse 2. See you next time. Rest well and stay well. God bless us all.